The month of March has seen several economic developments which both from an external point of view and domestic point of view are quite important. On the local front, we saw the fourth quarter number for GDP coming out, which was a low of 1.8%, the lowest since the first quarter of 2014, which dragged overall GDP growth for 2018 to 3.2, which is a decline from the 3.4 witnessed in 2017. So overall, that dim economic growth outlook has continued into the fourth quarter, and interesting to see how this will evolve into 2019, whether we'll finally see economic growth surpassing 4% and heading upwards. With the GDP number, we also saw the full year numbers coming for imports and exports, as well as the overall balance of payments. There was a trend which reversed, which was import growth actually outpaced the export growth in 2018. As a result, the trade deficit widened. And even though there was record FDIs and even record export growth, we did see a balance of payment deficit of about 1.1 billion, which was another reversal in trend from the 2017 period. Putting these factors together, also we saw the budget, which was read out at the start of the month, largely stuck in line with the fiscal consolidation of reducing the budget deficits. We also saw notable proposals in terms of some of the revenue items, which would rely on some, certain industries getting the taxes. On the primary surplus side, also we did see the continuation of that trend. The budget also announced what we did see was the international sovereign bond done on the 7th of March, which was concluded, and 2.4 billion was raised, which will help the overall reserves, which slumped to about 6 billion by the end of February. But while these local trends are happening, what's happening externally, in particular with Brexit, is quite concerning. There's a lot of uncertainty with Brexit. What kind of deal will come in, a lot of votes that have failed in the UK Parliament, and the next few weeks will at least give an idea of what kind of deal will come out. For the moment, from what we understand right now, the 29th March deadline will be postponed. To when really depends on the outcomes within the next few days and weeks to come. And but in terms of Sri Lanka, I think the impact is that we're sensitive to about 1 billion of our exports which go into the UK market. And under a no deal, the guidelines have been set in such a way that the preferential treatment we enjoy under GSP Plus will continue for a temporary period, but that will also require subsequent legislation. So taking this perspective, external perspective as well, we'll need to watch out for in April to see what the latest developments are and how it will impact the local economy. So stay tuned for April, which will also be quite interesting to see the developments that will happen from this video till then. So stay tuned.